Speaking of things that that you look like on... Speaking of the way you look like on Twitch in a chat, see, beautiful, beautiful way to transition into that. Apparently, when the new Lego Batman game drops, we're gonna have a little event where you can get yourself a Lego Batman Twitch badge. You know I'm getting that shit. You know I'm getting that. Yeah, I'm mad. And I'm definitely gonna be obviously I'm gonna be participating in the event because I'm gonna have I'm gonna be playing the game day one. So yeah, I'm mad. Right, let's no you're not. What? I'm not. I have Windows 11. Oh. Yeah, whatever. Oh, we're checking in here. Capture card off, Clip Studio on. Oh, and right, I have to enable the tablet again. Doink! You should unpin, by the way. I've already, hold on. I've already clicked, like, make invisible for me. So let me pin something else. This is gonna be pinned for 20 minutes. This is our pin. Yeah, I'm mad. So right now, we've pretty much got Batman basically like mostly good. The only thing that he's missing is his belt. That's the only thing that we're missing here. So we're gonna do the belt. And then once we're done drawing the belt, we can just continue on. So that's kind of the plan right now. Not much else to it. Let's get to drawing. Ugh. It's just made me think about the new Lego Batman game. I'm so worried about it, dude. I have not been this worried about a video game releasing in a while. There are some people's names, a name for the bird's yellow and also blue. You can actually customize your bird. Like if the same way that you can buy little hats in the like little customizer. So to customize your little bird with like a different hat or a different look, you can also buy different font colors, which all the colors of the names I've purposefully made them. Hold on, let me show you because I can zoom into this like as I have the thing open. Let me show you because there's a there we go. Name scale. If I zoom in on this so that all the names are gigantic, it's a little easier to see, but this is like the exact font This is like the exact font that they used in Lego Star Wars, the complete saga, like the original Lego Star Wars games. This is the Lego Star Wars font. You know what I should do? I should make more fonts for my for the birds. I should like pick different fonts for these. I should have like a Lego Batman one as well. Yeah. Yeah, the reason it's only 3 colors is that it's like the 3 main font colors that they use in Lego Star Wars. They don't use any other like text colors in the game basically, unless like that. Well, okay, they do, but on very rare occasions. But they do use white, yellow, and pink for like most of the text in the game in the UI. So that's why I did those 3. No, yellow, pink, white, and blue. There's also blue. And you can buy that. Right. This back to normal size. I might be small actually. I might have made that a little too small. There we go. Right, now on to drawing, onto some work. Man. What are you chuckling at?
Hello there.
Hello there. General Kenobi, you are a bold one. Right. Let's get started, because I'll never do anything if we just keep dilly-dallying around. Okay, that's my brush. 25 is the default thickness here. Oh, my tablet's not plugged in. Plug this out. Can the birds fly? You can make them fly. And I can make them fly. I can fling them around. Where is it? There you go. Check this out. And if I do F, I can just stick you to a place. It's cool. It's pretty swag. Right. Anyway. Okay, tablet is kind of working. It's lagging a little right now. Ooh, I really hope I won't need like a reset. Is it because Epic Games is turned on the freaking PC? Yeah, it's because I have Epic Games running, dude. God damn it. Stupid Epic Games. Stupid Epic Games launcher. Making my entire computer lag. Close Discord as well. What else can I close? I think that's it. How do I do it? Right, if you're on PC, if you're on desktop, then you should be able to hover your cursor over to the right side of the screen here. If you do that, you'll see a little pop-up with an icon for stream avatars. If you click on that, you've got an entire customization menu and like controls. But if you're on mobile, it should be below the stream, somewhere I think at the bottom left here, like below the stream. Something like that, I believe. Something to that extent. Oh, this is not the right brush. I'm supposed to be using this. Sorry, humming to myself. Okay. Right, I'm trying to think. There was something I watched recently that I wanted to... Oh, right! Now, many people on the stream here might already have heard, because we have talked about it briefly in the past, but I am famously not a very big fan of the Amazing Digital Circus. You know, big popular online animation right now. It's especially loud right now because of like the theatrical release thing. But I recently Glitch Productions, the people that produce the show, released a new pilot for a new cartoon, basically made with Robert Ross, longtime Newgrounds animator, and so on and so forth, and he made things, and I don't really care. Called Gameoverse, and I watched that with friends. We didn't like it very much. I really... Oh, okay, well, I think I liked it more than my friends did, but not a very great experience. So I was just kind of like, dude, can they not make anything that I would enjoy? Can these guys not make anything that I like? Or am I just grumpy? And so I reminded myself, hey, wait a second. I still haven't seen the show they made called Gaslight District, right? So I was like, I was very excited to watch it. I remember for the longest time was like, if there's any of these cartoons that I want to get into, it's definitely Gaslight District. It looks extremely up my alley. So, you know, I was like, I watched Gameoverse. Might as well. I don't want to watch the Amazing Digital Circus yet. I don't know. I still have a bad taste in my mouth about it and stuff. But I watched Gaslight District. It is holy crap, it's so good. Holy crap, it's so good. It's like unbelievably good. It's like this was like, it does not look like it was made by a small team. Holy crud, man. Like, what? How does it was amazing. Like, it's so up my alley. It's so artistic. It's very spiritually French, dude. And I mean that in a good way. It's fantastic. So I'm glad to know, I'm glad to have proven to myself that, yeah, no, it's not just me being grumpy and not liking anything they like. These people at Glitch can do fantastic work if they have some like a good person to direct them in the right direction. These people are real masters, dude. They're phenomenal. Like, being able to bring that project to life, that's just, I mean, it's fantastic. So, yeah, I'm glad to have watched something like really cool. Was it today? It was yesterday. Yesterday I watched it. It's just phenomenal, dude. Like, it's so gross and so crass in the most elegant way. I love when shows really, it's so grimy. I wouldn't even say grimy, it's greasy. Right? It's greasy. And yet it feels intentional. Well, of course it feels intentional. It's like Flapjack, right? Flapjack for like on Cartoon Network, or feels artistic. Yeah, it's like I said, it's very French. Ah, shut up, phone. Hasty, greasy. Yes, exactly. It's kind of exactly what I've been aiming for with that one. You guys remember? I don't remember if it was last stream. I think it might have been last stream. Yeah, it was probably last stream. Oh yeah, it was. It was last stream that we did a little pivot from working on commissions. Because I was like, okay, we did some good job. So I was like, okay, let's pivot away for a second and let's just doodle some of my cool ideas that I like. And if you were around for that stream, that's exactly the kind of vibe that, well, okay, not exactly, but it's very close to the vibe that I'm like going for with that project. So seeing stuff like that actually like being out there and being appreciated is really good, nice to see. Like, cause like that kind of art, the art that's unappealing on purpose, the art which appeal is the fact that it is unappealing, the fact that it's gross. The fact that it's like revolting, right? That kind of media is very much like not for everybody. It's very very purposefully. Well, it's very much like the type of content that's basically like exclusively only like getting like cult classic status things out there, right? It's like the Neverhood. Like the Neverhood is very gross, but it kind of has that appeal to it that makes it so like the gross things. It's not even that like obviously it uses the grossness for very good effect when it needs to, when the material calls for it, and stuff like that, because it's so revolting to like a general audience. It's so underground. And I'm just really happy to see that like there is stuff out there, and there is people who enjoy it. Like that just makes me feel nice, because I like that stuff. Especially if it's not even if it's executed, like, not to say anything about the execution. The execution of the actual work is just legendary, just absolutely perfect with no flaws whatsoever. Absolutely no notes about that entire show. Throughout Game Overs, I was constantly going like, okay, well, I mean, I can see that, but let's see where it's going. Or like, I'm not sure if this character has like shown every bit of thing about them, or like this character's gimmick was brought up once and then they never did it. They never actually did it, and it does not impact them as a character. Like, throughout the entirety of Game Overs, I was pointing to the thing, and I was like, this is really good animation, but like literally everything else about this kind of stinks. But with Gaslight District, there was just absolutely nothing. There was nothing I could have said. There's absolutely like not a single thing that I could muster. Well, by the way, I wasn't saying. It was more so just like, you know, thinking to myself. But like there's absolutely not a single bit of criticism I can think of for Gaslight District. It's just it's the closest thing to a perfect animated pilot I've ever seen. And I do not say that lightly. Like, I've seen a lot of, like, there's been a lot of animated pilots coming out. There's been Planetronica as well, which takes very heavy inspiration from Penny and Stocking and, like, you know, the early 2000s. I support it because I want more media like that, but I'm not gonna like lie to myself and say I like everything about it, right? I'm not gonna like I wouldn't compromise my like honest opinion on something like that. I wouldn't fool myself into thinking something like that just because I want more of something, right? So I like Planetronica a lot. That one is like really fun. The pilot they made, it was really fun. It was very, very loose on the story, which I like. Not every bit of indie animation has to be super deep. Sometimes like just good fun is like enough to have fun. It makes it stand out a lot. But it's not like there's things I don't like about it. Same with there's a new cartoon that I've been seeing. I saw clips of it on Twitter, and I followed their social media. It's called Hey, and you know that one looks really cute. It's more of a slice of life cartoon. About a family, and well, actually, I'm not. Yeah, I think they're a family. It seemed like it. A family and two people and their families. I think. Like I like a lot about it. The animation style is really cute, really charming, and you can tell. You can like it's the type of thing that you can just tell from looking at it that it's a labor of love. I can acknowledge all of that and still be like, well, okay, well, no, I mean, like, I do like this a lot, but you know, it's not 100% there, right? Like, I really like it, and I'm looking forward to seeing where it's going. But to bring it back around. Yeah, Gaslight District may just be like the one of the most impressive things I've seen on YouTube, period. Right? It's that good. I haven't seen Pasta Fazool! I'm so stupid! I need to watch Pasta Fazool. Hold on. Pasta Fazool is a shout out too, and I think and I wind up being friends with the creator and animator designer Gadworks. Well, I mean, I don't know if you can tell. I am friends with Gadworks, right there to the right. He was in Jackhala. Yeah, I am friends with Gad. I feel really stupid that I haven't watched it yet, because I'm friends with Gad and one of the creators of the show. I'm not sure if they're like one of the super main creators, but like a lot of people who have worked on that show are in the same Twitch team as I am. You know, Animation Station. Didn't Gadworks also work on the Patrick Star show? Yes, he did. Yes, he did. He was one of the directors. He was one of the directors of the show. Yes. It's even better. Yeah. I try not to.
Hello there.
I mean, it is a huge, humongous deal to be friends with people like that. But you know, they're just peeps. I try not to make too big of a deal about it. Even though I did when I first became friends with them. I was like, oh my god, this is blowing my mind. Also, hello there. General Kenobi, you are a bold one. Hi, Jeff. How's it going? Hello. Hi. How you doing? Oh, good. My eyes. Yeah. Fancy a copper? Monkey. Oh, obviously Monkey Wrench. I feel a little bad. I still haven't watched a whole bunch of the new episodes that they've been releasing. Like Zurul is great. I don't. No, I do know a whole bunch of people who have worked on Past of Azul. How the hell did I get into this situation? I have so many friends who are involved with all of these projects. Not Glitch though, somehow. I don't think I have a lot of people who I don't think I have a lot of people who I know a lot of people who have worked with Glitch. Surprisingly enough, seeing the seeing as we're talking about Glitch animation right now, or Glitch Productions. But yeah, no, I mean, I'm trying to think. Maybe I know. Maybe if I really squint, I'm associated with some of the people who voiced in. Well, I'm like friends with people who worked on Amazing Digital Circus. You're friends with the guy who voices Kinger? Oh dang. Oh, on Steam, I see. I'm friends with one of the people who voices one of the characters in Monkey Wrench. It's one of the later episodes. Well, one of the episodes I haven't watched yet. That's why I feel so embarrassed about it, because I know so many people who have worked on these things, but I'm just like, what? Just sitting, not doing anything. It's Robin, Cubix VA. She voices one of the characters in the show. I think one of the side characters. They're like a skeleton nurse. I haven't watched the episode. I'm a little behind. I should, that's the problem a little bit. I don't like putting on that kind of stuff when I'm just doing something else on the side. That's kind of the problem with all of this. When I need some background noise while I'm like working and stuff, I would never put like an animation like that. I wouldn't put something like that on just because it's like it requires so much attention I wouldn't like my brain just thinks like I don't want to do this thing a disservice by just listening to it, because like what's the point at that point, right? That's why I haven't watched a lot of these, because usually when I watch YouTube videos, it's like while doing something else. But you know, it be how it be. Oh, yeah, Cubix Flails. Yeah, that's her. Can you time me out for a few minutes, please? Why? I mean, sure. Is there a reason? Is there a low reason? Is he stupid? Why didn't man just call the juice leg? Is he stupid? What is the low reason for this? Am I gonna have like an explanation here about the timeout, or I just blindly shoot you? I'm scared. I don't know what to do. I need some timeout for a bit, if that's okay. Sure. I mean, that's not really what timeouts is about. Timeout is like preventing people by force. But if you feel like it, I can time you out for a couple of minutes. And would be okay, maybe. Ubix has been sending me their Miis recently. I think I got her into Tomodachi Life. I'm pretty sure I'm like the. Oh yeah, no, because she bought it after I told her. I'm pretty sure I'm the deciding factor for her to buy the game, because she thought it was like a Nintendo Switch 2 game, right? And I told her, no, this game is on the Switch 1 as well. So she bought it, and now she sends me her Miis that she makes. It's really funny. Well, I say funny as just like a general good adjective. Sorry about that. I kind of do that, but no, I guess the Miis are also funny. One more, come on. I don't know why I'm doing this. I'm a digital artist, dude. I'm a digital artist. I can just move this with my freaking cursor. Why do I do this to myself? Instinctual, like, just on instinct, start spamming like Control Z. I can't help myself. It's terrible. Okay. Seems like we're done with the line art. That looks like the last of it. I'll delete this one. Have another one of these. Put the layer up here now. Oh, let me make sure I don't like erase my entire like vector layer here. Rasterize. Now, because I have my little color palette on the side here, I don't have to go looking for colors anymore. I could just reach for it and zoink. A bunch of stuff colored in already. I guess we can get. We can take care of this the exact same way. Although. Let's use this on a little detailing. Specifically made it a different color. We could do this. Dun 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 dun. That's better. Look at that. Oh yeah. So I guess that's all for line art. And I definitely think we've got time to start shading. Now this is the arguably either the most or least fun part of the process here, because we're gonna have to do a whole bunch of bull crap. We're just gonna have to start making stuff up at this point. Like this is the point where all logic goes to heck, and we just like make like just completely bull crap ourselves through this process. I'm thinking if I should probably make the probably make the thing on the, like I should make the belt a different color, just like it is on here. What else is there animation-wise to talk about? I guess I have mentioned Planetronica. It's like like I said, panty and stocking inspired animation pilot. It looks really cool. No, there's honestly not much to talk about with that one. It's just like, what? How long is it? It feels like it's 15 minutes. So if I had to guess, it's like 15 minutes of straight up just good animation stuff. Like not much else to say there. I do recommend it, and you know, I think it would be worth supporting. Trying to think, there's definitely something in the back of my mind that I've been saving to talk about. Hopefully I can remember soon. How does this look? Oh yeah, that was good. Oh, I feel so stupid. Look at that. What have I done? I forgot to remove that part. Hopefully I can just, see if I can pull this off. Or if it's gonna look weird. Oh no, that looks smooth. That's smooth. Saved it. Has anybody else watched the Game Awards pilot today? I mean, yesterday. It came out yesterday. I guess we could talk about that, because I was a little vague about it. Anybody else watched it? I watched it with friends. I watched it with a group of friends in a VC. It's pretty sweet. Is there anything else I mean, I could kind of color this, like these lines on here, like this. But I'm not sure if I want to. Oh, it does look really nice though. It does look pretty, like it does smooth it off a little bit. Yeah, let's do it. I'll leave the harsh edge between it and like the regular torso color though, because I wanna make a little bit of like a jarring transition between it and the belt. But I guess the little pockets, they don't need to have this much greebling on it. See, what doing this kind of stuff, right? Doing this kind of coloring of the line art like this, it really helps with what's it called? Like it helps make sure that the line art doesn't overtake your art. Like a lot of the time, especially if you're using like thick line art, and you draw a lot of detail in it, or you draw a lot of seams between like objects, like I do here. Like there's one here, there's one there. A lot of the time, when you just zoom out at a drawing that looks like that, like let me enable these. All that line art can look really ugly. It just kind of like, goodness, there's just like lines everywhere, and so it helps put a lot less weight on some of those lines wherever needed. Like that's just a whole bunch of stuff. I can't see what that is, but if you needed that, thank you. Oh, okay. But if you color stuff, if you color the lines in to put less emphasis on them, it helps like block out just stuff. Like this is a lot clearer to me from afar. Like there's a lot less focus on the eyebrows and on this chest part. There's a lot focus on it because I colored it in. So now the actual shape of the helmet and like the rectangle torso, that helps to be like it helps that like blend into each other. I haven't really colored my lines in, but I'm kind of going for an MS Paint style. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. Everybody's got their different style. I recommend experimenting with every style. That's the best thing I can really say about like any advice that I can, like best advice I can give for like a beginner artist is to not stick to one art style. Like that's genuinely it. Like practice by tracing is a very valuable way to learn something, right? Maybe not tracing literally. I guess it is, okay, tracing is helpful when you're a beginner, but then afterward, after you're good enough to not have to trace and just be able to look at a drawing and recreate it, just looking at a drawing and being able to recreate it, that is very valid. That is a very valid way to learn art, because you're learning a lot of how the artist made it. And therefore you're kind of absorbing that. I went to a lot of different pixel art styles, but pixel art isn't my main thing, even though most of my normal style lines are true size. Yeah. I have this brush here that I use every now and then. Where is it? Marker. Yeah. I call it the Glowbox brush. I call it the Glowbox brush because I made it specifically for like a stupid Twitter account joke. It's this extremely specific. I'm gonna draw this with a mouse so it's more authentic. Okay, no, I'm not gonna draw that with a mouse. I'm gonna draw that with my fingers like a normal person. There's just this stupid version of Glowbox that I draw. Glowbox is a character from Rayman, by the way. It just looks really stupid. I love this guy. I just like drawing him exclusively like this and like in no other way. I mean, I can draw him in other styles. I just think like, there's something about this expression. It's really funny. Yep, yeah, that's it. That's it. This is literally it. This is the character. He's fantastic. He's beautiful. I think I've mentioned before, I prefer the pencil-y, scribbly stuff for me. Using charcoal pencil brushes, I don't know. It feels more natural to me. Yeah, I mean, you can see from my sketches, I just use the default pencil brush in Clip Studio. Like, when I was a kid, I started out doing a lot of sketching with pencils. I just got really used to the way that you would sketch something with a pencil. I'm not able to some people use like a pen tool. That's a lot. And they just do a lot more of a, like, kind of a scratchy sketch for anything they do. But I kind of learned to, like, I'm really comfortable with a pencil. I even doodled in school textbooks when I was bored in class. Of course, everybody did that. Actually, every autistic person did that. Not everybody did that. But yeah. Oh, it's Glowbox. I was wondering, what's the extra layer that I just enabled? It's Glowbox. My beautiful, beautiful, beautiful art. Need to make this, where is it? Oh. Go. Alright, it just... This is my beautiful art. Where would we even be? I guess we can begin by not beginning and procrastinating and doing little details. Let's do that. Wait, that's actually a good idea. Yeah, they should add that. Yeah, the game would go viral. Although I'm not sure if I should be doing this. No, I probably shouldn't. Because then we can add shadow there. Yeah, no. Well, I mean, let's start simple. This selection. Actually, I could even do this, that. There we go. That's better, so I don't overlap with the yellow stuff. This is now my shading layer. Yeah, let's just use this for now. I don't think I need to be switching. Okay, never mind. I'll get the 30 size brush. Now, dearie me, I'm gonna have to be doing gold rendering. I'm gonna have to make this as buttery gold as I can. And that means, you guessed it, random ball crap. Just like make stuff up. It doesn't exist. I just made it up. This is not how light works. But I'm gonna do it. I like doing shiny stuff. It's fun. It's a little challenging, but it's fun. It'll be fun to have, yeah, some kind of shadow here, even though it makes no sense. I put it there because it emphasizes the 3D shape of it. Yeah. Okay. The shoulders and mask are going to be the shiniest parts, usually, I imagine. Because, well, you can bring up the picture. Okay, that is... Okay, maybe what I should do is instead put glow box underneath the box. No! I'm going to put a box on glow box! No! Yeah, you can see because of how Batman, well, a Lego minifigure's chest is completely flat. There's no real like shininess going on the flat surface. It's only at the bends here at the seam. I mean, not the seam, the edge of the rectangle up here. But the other parts have a lot of it everywhere. Like, it's crazy on the mask. So I imagine it's probably going to be similar with our case here. Yeah, you know what? Oops, wrong layer. Right, and it's got like got like an arc going on down here. I'm not sure if I want to do that. This kind of makes it so there's not enough dark spot. Let's do it like this. Let's split it in half, basically. I think that's a fun idea. Split like the shading of the thing in half, so then we can have it going up, down, like here. Right? That's kind of what I'm thinking. Definitely want to... do I though? Difficult fucking thing to balance here. Yeah, I'll just color it in. Why not? Microphone? Ba ba ba. Okay, it works. I was a little worried. Am I quiet for you guys? Because I am leaning away from the microphone towards my tablet. Usually on these streams. Hold on. Let me move my tablet closer. Maybe that'll help. Oh god. Oh, don't unplug my headphones. That's gonna ruin everything. Let me just maybe get my tablet closer. That'll also help me just like focus. Fine. Okay. Okay. Now I'm thinking maybe something like this would be fun. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I like that. I like that a lot. I like that. That's... yeah. Honestly, we could probably color in the line here. Like, the line here. We could probably color that in so it matches the other stuff. So it kind of looks like it kind of looks like that was part of whatever. I guess you'll see when we get to it. I don't know how to explain it. Could do, yeah, let's do sort of the opposite on this side. And just because I don't feel like coloring all of this in by finger, let's color it in with the shape tool. Not looking too bad, not looking too bad. Color some of this stuff in as well. I mean, might as well do the nose here. I'm not sure, because I'm thinking I'm probably gonna over... Icy's pretty good right now. Ooh, nice. That reminds me I should hydrate. I can pour myself a freaking glass of the... oh, that. Ugh, I feel like I haven't been hydrating well enough recently. The very loud ass Pepsi, I know, right? It's like freshly carbonated. I have a carbonating machine. I only recently found out that apparently... No, I think I've told this story before. I'm not... I don't know if I want to talk about it again. I have the slightest feeling that I might not want to talk about it again. Sorry if you weren't there. I'm a little stumped as to this cape, because this cape is the cape is a very, very organic type of shape, right? Like Batman's like cowl is like, it's pretty geometrical. Like there's hard edges on the sides. Like you can work with it pretty easily. The arms are quite simple. They're very round-ish. But this thing is like concave. It's a different story completely. Maybe I should do... this. You know what I might do with the arms here? I might try to emulate the kind of effect that it's got going on here, where no matter the fact that the sun is shining from the top, it's kind of got a darker part on like all around it. I might try to do something like that. Hopefully it won't look too weird. Okay. I mean, this one we can probably just do like... I'm not sure. This one has a lot less space to work with. Did I do this on the highlight layer? Ugh, I did. I must have undone the layer on accident. No matter. No matter. No matter. It will all be dead soon as my trap goes off and destroys the whole building. You won't even see it coming. Let me just... get that. Doink. Different layer. Same with this one. Okay, now it's separated. Good, good, good. Okay. You know, I should probably save this before I lose all of my progress. Probably a good idea. You know, I think I might have extended this bubble a little too... Okay, well, I can't undo it now. I've extended this bubble a little too far, I think. Yeah, I mean, it's looking okay. It's looking good. It's looking good. I do want to have this part, though. Ow, 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 ow. Yo, thank you so much for the sub, Polly. And Greg, man, I hope you enjoy your subscription. Thank you so much, Polly. It means a lot. I appreciate your gift subs immensely. It helps support the channel, and it helps me not freaking starve or like get evicted. Yeah. Okay. Just color this in really quick. I don't know if you're seeing, I have a gigantic tablet. So I'm really hoping y'all are seeing like what I'm drawing properly on the small little screens you're watching with, but yeah, I was just coloring the arm here. Donezo. Might have gone a little far with this part. Yeah, there you go. Man, I miss Crash. What the heck is going on with Crash, man? Crash 4 was... It doesn't feel like it was a long time ago, but it really, really was. I think we're approaching like, okay, I want to say like 5 or 6 years. Could have been longer. 5 years seems about right. Yeah, 5... I'd have to look. I'm not sure when it released, but... We're definitely... 4 years, actually. Oh, okay. Never mind then. Maybe it just feels... Maybe it just feels longer than it actually has been. Still, like, diggity dog. I want him back. Where is he? I'm back! Thank you. Oh, Crash Bandicoot. I just flew in for the new rules level. And boy, I'm tired. I'm gonna do a little trick here. I want to see if it'll work. I'm not happy with how that looks. I'm just gonna do it normally. Oh, what am I doing? I was gonna... I know what I was gonna do. I was gonna do it like this. You know, they don't do anything with IPs people really like. Stares at LBP Sackboy franchise. I don't. LBP, my beloved. And the new freaking stuffy wardrobe, the new restitched wardrobe demo just makes me want to play LBP again. Have I ever streamed LBP 2? I don't think I've actually. Yeah, no, I haven't streamed LBP 2, have I? No, I haven't. I've only streamed LBP 1. And LBP 2 is the one that I grew up on. Most of us did. Like it's the popular one. LBP 1 with Chrono, yeah. As much as I loved playing with Chrono, I don't think it'll be very feasible to do again. So I might have to figure something else out there. It's just the issue of us being a continent apart. Didn't take that into consideration when we started playing. I'm really liking how the gold shading on the arm is looking. Yeah, it's like a shiny tube. Which is what it's supposed to be, I guess. It's good enough. I think I'll do it a different way, slightly. I guess I think I'm starting to get into the flow of what this thing is supposed to look like. So I think I'm brave enough to handle the cape, or at least confident enough, not brave. I really wish I could re-experience the LBP series. Yeah, this it is one of those experiences that's like once in a lifetime. I mean, literally, because it's like you can't experience it properly anymore. You literally cannot. Like you can't experience it anymore because it's all down. Like the actual main part of the game. Because like the pre-made levels are really cool, but they're not the main part of the game, right? They're just a supplemental campaign. You literally cannot experience LBP the correct way anymore, and it stinks. I never played any of the DLC levels either. Yeah. Me neither, actually. After I finished it. No. I think I might have played the LBP 1 DLC levels off stream after I finished the campaign with Chrono. But I have never gotten any of the DLC levels for LBP 2. God, the monetization of LBP was kind of dog shit, honestly. Looking back at it, it was kind of horrible. I'm genuinely kind of like, if it came out today, I would have been genuinely upset at the way they monetized that game. It's that bad. I know what I got. I know what I got one... Hold on. I know what I got one thing to... I know what. I got one thing to say. What is it? Always bet on black in the darkest night bet... Da baby, you might want to get a do-over. Punctuation is very important, people. I think that's supposed to be like the song from the Lego Batman movie. Yeah, I know. So I think that's what that was, but I was so jumbled in the words. Afflecosaur, welcome to the stream. Hello. I'm Batman. I freaking bat all over the place, and then I'm like, I'm mad. And then Batman's superpowers? Dude, Batman was bitten by a radioactive bat. And now, his superpowers is, from the bat side, he can fly and is blind. And from his human side, he works a 9-to-5 job. It's a combination of a bat and a man. Yeah, I'm mad. Oh, really? Maybe. I can't get this right. Come on. Here we go. That's better. Who always pays his taxes, not Batman? What program do you use, Jackie? I use Clip Studio. Clip Studio Paint EX version. I don't remember. I think that's version 5. I can check. So what is the newest version? I've got the newest version, I guess. It's pretty cool. I can recommend Clip Studio. It goes on sale every now and then, so I would wait for a sale if you want to get it. They pretty consistently have a sale at the same kind of times of year. I use regular Clip Studio. Yeah. I mean, I would recommend unless you're planning to animate in Clip Studio, probably don't get EX because it's kind of useless in that way. Even like there's even a cheaper version of like a pro. Yeah, there's Clip Studio Pro that's between EX and regular. That just gives you all the cool functions except for the animation tools. So EX is literally just for the animation tools. Probably not the best recommendation, but regular Clip Studio is really nice. A bunch of freeware animation tools anyway. Yeah, I don't know many of them though. I don't know. I like the feel of Clip Studio. I got comfortable with it. I was scared for a second that I made some highlights on the wrong layer. Okay. Oh, I forgot to do the yellow stuff on his wrist here. We gotta change that. Save Batman from his gold prison. I've dipped him in solid gold. Batman has turned into gold and cannot move. Yeah, I've dipped him in solid gold. He's basically wait, no. Batman has been caramelized, dude. I've caramelized him. I've dipped him in caramel. I've dipped him in caramel and let him sit there for a while until he caramelized. He's froze. He's trapped in a sweet prison. It's horrible. All the humanity. I'm gonna eat caramel Batman. No, but he's Batman. You can't do that. Okay, I might roll back a little bit of the highlight here. Okay. Now, most of the middle part here looks to be kind of covered up. I'm gonna have to think about that. In the meantime, I think I could totally have something epic going on here. Oh yeah. Totally epicular. This is my new catchphrase. This is my new official Jackie Was Here catchphrase. Totally epicular. How do you guys like it? It's gonna be in all the branding. All the Jackie Was Here branding is gonna have this. It's alright. Banned forever. Banned forever. Banned forever. I'm not welcome here anymore. Bye. Will it stand longer than Bart Simpson's Ay caramba? Doesn't he still say it? He says it. Dude, I don't think it's possible for me to do that because Bart Simpson is going to live forever and he is already older than me. Bart Simpson is like... Was it 70s or 80s? 70s or 80s? He's still a kid, yeah. Holy unk. Holy unk. Don't say holy unk about Bart Simpson. Holy unk. That sucks. Unk Simpson? Don't say Unk Simpson. That's my favorite Simpson. Unk Simpson. There's probably an uncle character in The Simpsons, right? They gotta have an uncle. Sorry. We checked the wiki for the Simpsons. The freaking Squimptons. What the flip? I think I need to push this a little further. Oh, push this a little further. Okay. Dude, I just need you guys to notice whatever is going on over here, right? Let me just direct your attention. Look at what the hell is going on here. This is all 3D, by the way, not like drawn over. We've got like a line here, and then on the other side, it's how, right? That's amazing. And then you've got your probably not the right brush color to be doing this with, but it's kind of scary, like how strong of an arc this has. Crazy. I kind of want to just steal that. Honestly. Okay. I don't plan on going too much longer because I already started pretty late today, but I am happy with how much progress we're doing. Getting this done faster than I expected to. Alright, let's do this. What's this music from? It's so familiar. This is Miitopia music from the Miitopia game on the Nintendo 3DS and also later on the Switch. This is specifically Next Door Desert, which is like World 2 of Miitopia. Ooh. Yo, thank you for the follow, Moz Zones Out. Welcome to the stream. You have my permission to zone out to the stream if you like. I won't judge. I do that. I do that too. Hey, hello. Hope you're doing well. Hello. How you doing? How's your day? Right, I'm trying to think here, kind of like, how would I? I mean, it's okay. It looks okay. Shouldn't have to worry about stuff like this. I want to do more of this stuff. Stuff on this side, yeah. Not bad. Mostly been thinking about that game I was talking about on Blue Sky yesterday. Oh, yeah. Hold on. Because there were two, I think there were two mentions of a game, and I'm trying to remember, because one, there were a lot of people talking about Teeny Titans under my freaking one of my freaking tweets, so that's the first one that comes to my mind, and I'm struggling to think of the other one. What was it? I'm so stupid. Luigi's Mansion when you were doing design work for. Hey, wait a minute, you're that Moss. Hello! Right, I just followed you. Right. Hello. Yeah, I saw that stuff and I was like, damn. Because I think like right now I'm kind of. I think your tweet caught me at a very good time because I've been daydreaming about a video game that I'll never make. That's kind of got a similar atmosphere to like the first Luigi's Mansion. It's absolutely nothing like it, but it's got a similar atmosphere and it's like similar kind of like character design stuff going on. So it caught me at a very good time. But yeah, thank you for popping in. Glad to hear you're not doing too bad. That's awesome. Glad to have found more people who like the same vibes as I do. Yeah. Glad I got to catch you live. Yeah, I'm glad to have you pop up in chat. Very nice of you. My art brain's trying to figure out how to solve this issue. Does this work? Kinda. I'm currently watching Moon Girl and Devil Dinosaur with my mom, and she's liking it so far. Oh yeah, dude. There's been talk about that recently, because they're adding them to like Marvel Rivals or something. I don't like Marvel Rivals, but I'm glad that the character is getting some recognition at least. Like that's nice. I'll never complain about that. Because Devil Dinosaur, I've heard the show is like really good as well. Just like a very cult classic character, and it's nice that they're getting some representation. Yeah. I have to watch Game Overs. I'm a serial complainer. I really didn't like Game Overs. I really enjoyed the animation in it. The animation is gorgeous. But I really didn't vibe with like the premise, the characters, the story. I just kind of didn't enjoy it, I think. I've heard mixed things, yeah, but I'll reserve my judgment. Oh, really? Yeah, I haven't seen a lot of a reaction to it. Like, I'm surprised. I thought this was going to be like the most obnoxious thing I've ever seen in my life. Like, it's not going to be able to leave my Twitter timeline. But so far, I haven't seen a lot of reactions from people. Also, the Moon Girl show is animated by the Rise of the TMNT guys. Yeah, I know about that. Yeah, it's awesome. And it's like, from what I've heard, it's like one of the very few shows that actually, like, very few kids shows that that dares to teach kids like good lessons about, you know, don't be an asshole and shit. Like, it's crazy that that's a rarity nowadays. I feel like Game Overs could have really benefited from just focusing on Kit and Caboodle for the pilot to make us care more for them, in my personal opinion. No, I totally. Like, by the end of the pilot episode, it, like, the number one thing on my mind was like, oh, these characters are having such an emotional like moment here. They're like they're bonding over this thing, and like I understand why they are. I understand like they've had an adventure together and they kind of don't have anybody else. Like they kind of don't have anything else left because their worlds collapsed. Like I guess I understand that, or it feels like we've spent way too little time with them. Like we as an audience have spent way too little time. It feels like they've known each other less than a day, even though like they probably have known each other for like longer because they've traveled through space or something. But it's like as an audience, it just doesn't. It creates this kind of dissonance. But at least it got me to check out. It finally motivated me to check out. What is it called? Gaslight District, and that one. Ooh, that was good. That was good. Oh, yeah. I immediately like after finishing that show. No, that pilot. I immediately like started looking up like interviews with the creator and stuff. It's fantastic. In contrast. Hold on. Let me scroll up. I liked Game Overs, but mainly it stems from them using YouTube celebrities working on it with the help of SAG-AFTRA. Oh, right. Yeah, no, right. I mean, yeah. Game Overs feels less like a genuine, like from that perspective, what you meant with like the celebrity thing. Sorry if I'm gonna take a while to get through all the comments. Everybody said a lot of things at once. It feels like it's less of an attempt to make something new and unique by Glitch. Right, getting a creative voice out there. It feels like less of that and more of like, oh yeah, I mean, Roboros, we've got an easy win here, right? That's kind of what it feels like. And yeah, I don't know. Like I guess, sure, go get your money. Like, I'm happy for Glitch because they have a lot of really talented people on there, and they deserve the big win. It's not very exciting, not very engaging from me, because Roboros, I don't know, he just doesn't have the sauce, man. He also abused his wife, but that's besides the point. Not abused, cheated on his ex-wife. Sorry, I don't want to spread misinformation. I think a lot of animated pilots have the same problem. They try to cram too much stuff in a small amount of time, and it becomes very overwhelming and confusing. Yeah, I agree. That's true. Then again, as long as you pace stuff well, all the stuff that you cram into a pilot, it is very valuable to present the entire picture to, because it's like a pilot is like a pitch to the audience. Pitch to the audience and pitch to the investors, kind of. So, like, I understand why it's done. Like, the first episode of any show usually has to be like a really big hook on the audience. So, like, I understand why it's like that. I said this to some friends as we were discussing it. It feels like we got 3 minutes of episode 1 and got plunged right into the middle of season with no context. I don't agree. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I agree with that exactly. It does start out with the two characters already being in the same ship. And it does establish a lot of concepts. But I think it does introductions to most of everything like okay-ish. Like it's good enough at introducing everything that it does. It's just that the stuff that it introduces isn't very good to me, in my opinion. I know we haven't seen it before, but I think you should watch the original Newgrounds Gameoverse that Ross did before the full series was made. They're interesting. I have only found out about the fact that there was an original Gameoverse. I've only found that out midstream right now. And I watched Gameoverse yesterday. I only found out about it actually, did I watch Gameoverse 2 days ago? I don't remember. I only found out about it midstream when I looked at my DMs for a second and saw that one of my friends texted me that there was actually a Gameoverse before this. And I think I haven't seen it. But I'm a little worried that might have impacted how that might have impacted how like the new show turned out. It sort of feels like the creators of the show were way more attached to the characters that were it feels like they're way attached to the characters that we're watching way more than the audience is like really expected to by the end of the episode. That's kind of how it feels like. They really skip past all the moments that would make us care about things in this show. And I really feel like I guess in that way it absolutely does feel like the pilot episode for Gameoverse kind of should have been episode 2. I feel like having at least half of an episode with the main character, like the main character of the cat girl, seeing her world like crumble, like that would make us care a little more, I think. But everything just kind of happens 1 second, and then it's like then you're moving on immediately. I'm going on tangents. I should get back to drawing. The actors in Gameoverse I recognize more because I watch their videos. Schlatt, Game Grumps, Vinesauce, Amelie. I recognize them more than people like Michael Kovac. Pretty Catwoman, though, I don't care. This is actually, okay, this is something I find a little disgusting about Gameoverse. And this kind of extends to Robo-Ross in general. I don't care how much people defend him. That guy is totally like objectifying women. I don't care how much people like say like, no, he's just doing it because it's anime or something. Like 90% of the characters in the show, 90% of female characters in that show have the exact same body type. And the characters that don't, the female characters that don't have that body type are background characters in the fish scene, in the fish city, because they're SpongeBob. Like, what the hell, dude? There's like a shot where the cat girl is like in her city, or like she's looking at all the civilians around, and like the things are erupting from the ground, and there's like a shot of a crowd of a whole bunch of people, and you can see like every single woman in that shot has the exact same hourglass body type. I think it's a little gross. So, I don't know. Not a big fan of that. Oh, see, I'm not familiar with Roboros drama. Yeah, I mean, I'm not familiar either. I just never really liked him. He's not a very likable... okay, no, that's not true. He's very likable if you love eating up, like, slop, like, quote-unquote animation content. See, back in my day, he used to be known as the goddammit Ross guy. Nowadays, he's known as the guy who milks their shit out of Gartic Phone, apparently. Not a very good, like, not a very good progression. I just don't like him. I don't like anybody that pushes that kind of shit into their cartoons. But you know, maybe it could just be me. Like my word is not gospel. There is a lot of things I enjoyed in Gameoverse. Very unfortunately though, the only character that I actually liked, in that entire pilot, what was his name? It's the shark. His name was... Oh, I looked it up earlier. It's something that starts with... something that kind of... like a sharp-sounding name. The Michael Cusack character. Snapper. Yeah, it's Snapper. Snapper the shark. He was my favorite character. Genuinely, he was my favorite character in the pilot. He's very simple. He's basically just Bowser. Like, it's immediately charming. And yeah, I mean, if you watch the episode to the end, you kind of know why it's unfortunate that he's my favorite character. It's just, I guess, yeah, it is what it is. I guess they just weren't feeling like yeah. Can't comment on how gross the pilot is because I haven't seen it. Yeah, it's fine. We're just having discussion. Let's talk about some other things I liked about it, I guess. The paper guy was cool. The paper guy is tough, cause this is yeah. The paper guy is he's cool on paper, guys, but Fold, Ross's character. Aren't they all Ross's characters? It's tough, because I really like him as a character design. I really like his personality. I really like just the stuff he does in the show. Like, he's very funny. He solves a really fun purpose. Like, he plays a really good character. He plays a very good role in the story. I really enjoyed him. The problem is, I don't get how he ties into a video game unless it's supposed to be like Paper Mario. But in that case, I don't think so. I don't think that's That's like one game. I thought we were doing video game archetypes. I don't know, like, he doesn't feel very much like a video game character all that much. I don't know, man. It's like he was a standout to me. Like, I thought he was really funny. He's got a character design that he's got the kind of character design that I would really like and enjoy. It's just the context around it. It's like he doesn't really feel like he belongs there. All these hints, I think. Misinformation is supposed to be the tutorials. See, that's another thing. Don't even get me started on that. Because I think that's total BS. I think that's total BS. I don't know how, like, if this is better introduced in, like, the original show, but I shouldn't have to watch it. But, like, don't even get me started on misinformation. Like, I'm not even gonna start on misinformation. But, like, the show never really establishes that. Like, maybe there is one line of dialogue about Fold being like a hint character. He doesn't act like it. That doesn't affect him as a character. He's not particularly insightful. He's not particularly helpful in that corner. He does action scenes. He's in charge of the turrets in that one scene. Like, if he was a hint character, he wouldn't be doing that. Like, he wouldn't be doing all of that. That's not what a hint character is. And likewise for misinformation. Like, misinformation was fucking terrible. She was the worst character in the whole pilot. She was the worst character in the whole pilot. First of all, she does nothing. She does nothing in the entire plot. Like, you could remove her from the plot, from the pilot, and nothing would change because everything she does with the paper guy. If the paper guy just rehearsed the plan before going down, he could have done all of that himself. He just wouldn't have anybody to banter with. That's terrible, dude. She does nothing. And that means it kind of puts a lot of pressure on, like, okay, well, if she's not progressing the plot in any way, well, maybe there's another like part to her, and another purpose to her. Like, you don't have to be a very important character if you're maybe like a comic relief character, right? She's not funny. She's not particularly charming. She's not really, like, cool. And I really don't like this. I pick my words very carefully whenever I accuse people of this, but she is just gooner bait. And I think that's fucked up. That sucks, dude. Remove her from the pilot if she's not gonna have a purpose. Just get rid of her. I don't want her there. I don't want to have to stare at that. That pilot got me. It's got so many good things with it. Yeah, she was annoying. I guess you could say, actually, it's because she's a tutorial character. Okay, you put a character in the fucking, like, pilot just to be annoying. Great. Thanks, buddy. And she does nothing else. Cool. She's gross, disgusting, fucking vile. I hate that. That's the kind of shit that I hate Roboross for. Like, I don't know much about any of the controversies. I've heard that he cheated on his wife or girlfriend or something. I don't give a dang. But, like, I don't hate him for that because I don't know anything about it. I hate him for this shit because he's just a gooner, dude. I hate that. Like, fuck off. I don't need you to objectify women and, like, and shove that shit down my throat. So I'm not gonna watch it. After the pilot episode, I'm not watching anything else. And of course it's gonna get picked up because it's got a giant audience and people are like already loving it. Gooniverse, yeah. And I need you guys to like understand. I don't throw that kind of stuff around lightly. Like I am very careful not to accuse people of that kind of stuff because, you know, there's various reasons for why somebody could insert, you know, sexual themes into a work. There's a lot of reasons. There are a lot of very complicated, very like varied reasons, but there's nothing like that with Roboros. He just does it because he likes to see people draw porn of them. Like that's not cool. That's not cool. I don't like that. Like, ugh. I guess there's a lot more nuance to what I'm saying here. Not to mention it's a Game Grumps thing. It's whatever. Yeah. I think I've already moved past all that. I know they've been on controversies and it's definitely still valid to like bring that stuff up. I don't know, I guess it's been enough time for me to kind of forget, even though I probably shouldn't. Yeah, same. Dude, I would never want to work in animation. Like, I like animating on my own. I like animating for myself. I like animating for specific things. Like, I like animating when it has a purpose. I like animating when it's for like a project. I like animation. I like doing animation when it's like a part of a pipeline. But I don't like animating when it's just for the sake of animating. It's like it's like going for a walk, right? Like, people go for a walk because it's, you know, it's nice outside. It's cool. Like it's you get to touch grass, and you know, it's healthy. And I do agree. Like, I do like going on walks for those reasons. But if I don't have like if I don't have an excuse to go outside, it's really hard for me to motivate myself. Like, that's why sometimes I would genuinely just like buy less groceries for myself, so I would go outside more often. It's that kind of thing. And that, you know, it works. I go outside more often. Yeah, I should go outside more just because, and not just to visit McDonald's or Subway or whatever the fuck. I mean, honestly, like, if you've got a McDonald's and a Subway, I mean, okay, well, I wouldn't say that because you're spending money. I think, yeah, grocery shopping is a really good excuse for me because it's a necessary thing, right? It's a necessary thing that you gotta do. So it definitely helps me that way. I thought I wanted to animate, but realized I would rather just draw. Yeah? I honestly, if there's any bit of animation that I like, it's 3D animation. I think 3D animation is quirky, and it's not, it doesn't put too much pressure on me. So I think I can. Oh, I just realized what I'm missing here. So yeah, I don't know. I like 3D animation. I've done a whole bunch of like 3D animation for like the YouTube videos I make. Well, YouTube video I made. Let me bring it up. Let me show you all some of the like cool little animations I've made for it. Drag my freaking folder open here. Anim output. So I've made a whole bunch of stills for like my videos. You know, here's my red soda, guys. But I taking inspiration from one of my friends, Proto Red. I made it so that a couple of the stills have like an animated like intro kind of. So like they do an animation, they stick on that pose. I really like this one. I've always liked Jackie doing this pose because it's like he's got big arms. Takes advantage of it, right? Ta-da! Well, look at him. Yeah. There's this one, which is Undertale. Not Undertale, Deltarune. Susie like, what the flip? What the flip? So it's supposed to kind of like freeze on that last frame. The way I animated that, by the way, I didn't just have a static frame of Jackie and like I moved it around in like an image editor. I just shook him around in the 3D software. I just I animated him moving left and right. It's funny. This one is also a particular favorite of mine. You know, you can probably notice why, because it's the arms. I like when a character design uses their unique features. Like that's you know, it's nice. So I like that a lot. And this one is the only one that's kind of like a loop. The other ones are supposed to like freeze at the last frame. But this one's like a loop. He's like, I'm a thinking. Ooh, I'm a thinking. Ooh. He's like, am I sure? Are you sure? Yeah, I like these animations I made. I could make more. Scratches my chin indecisively. Okay, while I'm at it, just in case I don't think anybody's pointed it out yet in the video. Nobody's pointed it out yet. But one of the static poses that I have, you know, that show up when like my character's on screen. One of them is Jackie doing the has-been hotel pose. I just thought, I mean, like, it works well. It works really well on Jackie. Like, that pose is really funny because, you know, because of the association. But it, like, stripped of that association, it just kind of looks like it's just kind of a good pose on Jackie. It just kind of works on him. So I was like, I'll make him do the has-been hotel pose. I'm sure nobody will notice, and surprisingly, nobody did notice. What else is there? I don't think there's any other particular frames I've rendered that I really like. Wellbox has been staring at Batman like the whole time. This is scary. Oh right, I was gonna do a thing. Does Jackie struggle with having hands bigger than his head? Yes. He can't put his finger into like the holding part of a mug. He can't put his finger in there. It's too big. So he has to hold the mug like a cup. He has to hold it like with his entire palm. Well, not the entire palm, but like, you know, like a little barrel. Actually, I do want this Batman back. I don't like this part. I don't like this part one bit. Not a fan of this. Maybe I should do less of it. Is it okay if I add just one last thing to the Gunnar Bait talk? I personally wanted to say something of that sort. I'd prefer it to be done tastefully or serve a proper purpose other than eye candy. I guess you could call it such, or a signal to pornify them. Do it, please! Just because it's like, eh? Like you said, it gets obvious that objectified characters use it as nothing more than Gunnar Bait. I could go on about this for long, but yeah, I mean, it's like, that's an entire subject on its own. I don't like touching on this kind of stuff on stream, just because I am very verbose when it comes to this subject in particular. I just really, maybe sometimes I feel like I'm a little too strict on it. But then I think to myself and I reason that with like my internal logic, and I'm like, no, actually I do have a point. But you know, yeah, I don't know. Usually when I talk about stuff like that, like the conversation doesn't end well because everybody is just like, what the fuck? Wanna kill? You wanna get rid of my Gunnar character? What? No. I don't know. It's a topic that never ends in a fun conversation. But I guess it is. I guess it is important to talk about. I'm not in love with this. I'm not in love with the angle I'm choosing for this. What if I do it like this? I think I like that a little more, honestly. Yeah, I do fancy certain things myself, but come on, it's like... I think it's very important when talking about this stuff to know where your personal... Like, sexual expression always has been and always will be a very kind of like an area filled with like it's a discussion filled with so many gray areas, right? There's so many gray areas when it comes to when it's like when it comes to stuff like that. So I think it's like extremely important when talking about this stuff to always have kind of an internal logic, always have like a completely solid reasoning behind every argument, or else you'll just get called like a I don't know, a Puritan or a misogynist. It's really important to talk about this stuff. Like I always make sure to talk about this stuff when in a very, very premeditated way, because it's a very touchy subject, right? But that all being said, yeah, no, I think at the point where pretty much everybody watching the show can agree, this character is just here to be a pretty doll, so people can make like porn of them, and they're just like walking around acting cool but not doing anything cool, and just yeah, just yeah. Like when everybody can just agree on it, I think it kind of crosses a line. Hello, Anis is nice. Hey, wait a minute. Okay, no, never mind. I was about to say, hey, Anis, isn't that an anagram for nice? It's true. But if you replace the C with an S, so I'm kind of right. Could you see my art? Looks around the room like a curious dog. Yeah, I don't want to see you self-promote, please. That's kind of against the rules here. If you want to, chat, that's kind of what we do here. You want to chat? We're kind of working on some work right now. We were talking about Gameoverse. Okay, well, I guess we've kind of squeezed the. I don't think there's much else to be said about the Gameoverse character. Sorry, I didn't know. I'm just a new artist. Yeah, it's okay. It's nice to see you, though. I hope you're having a nice day. Were you? What are you up to? You said you draw stuff. What kind of stuff have you been drawing? I guess. Have you been drawing anything cool? You want to tell us maybe tell us what kind of stuff you've been drawing, and then then maybe we can be like, okay, well, maybe you can show me your art. We both said our pieces. Really hope they do make more of those characters have character. I don't know. I just hope that it doesn't get greenlit. I don't give a fuck, dude. I kind of just don't give a like. I know, like, I could be the guy that's like, yeah, no, I mean, the show was pretty good, but like, I wish they changed a couple of things. But knowing Robo Ross, they're not gonna change anything. That's kind of like everything bad about Gameoverse is because that's what Robo Ross is. Like, that's the kind of stuff he makes. So it's not gonna get better. Like, the areas that I want them to improve on are not gonna change because that's just what he fucking does. So I'm just like, no, I don't want this greenlit. I don't care. I just really just don't care. It's not gonna get better. Arguably, it's just gonna get worse now that he doesn't have to like hold back. If it gets greenlit, I don't think it got greenlit yet because the pilot just came out. I have a problem with anime as a whole, which tends to be very perverted for some reason. Yeah, and a lot of kids watch anime, and then those kids grow up with a very shifted, very twisted sense of sexual expression because they were watching perverted cartoons as kids, and they later go make perverted cartoons themselves. It's a vicious cycle, and I am extremely like allergic to that kind of stuff. I hate that kind of stuff. And it's not all anime, but I hate it in like anywhere it pops up. Part of why I'm not really into anime. Yeah. Oddly enough, and this isn't me being a hypocrite because I've thought about this for a long time, and yeah, no, it felt weird. It felt weird for a while because, you know, I felt for a very long time that like, oh yeah, I'm very strict about like this kind of like weird pervert stuff in anime, or like just like in general, weird pervert stuff in general. It felt very weird that my favorite anime for a very long time, one of the very few animes that I like actually, is Panty and Stocking. The purposefully one of the most like weirdly perverted ones. Well, not weirdly, it's actually, you know, just straight up perverted. And if you're under the age of 18 and watching me right now, by the way, don't go into it. It's an adult cartoon. Yeah, it's just got like I'm not okay. I'm not gonna say why I like it. I'm just gonna explain why, like in this scenario, like why it felt weird and why I don't think it conflicts with anything. You know, okay. Well, actually, I don't need to explain the first part, but I think why I think it like Penny and Stocking is like really good with all this perverted anime stuff is just because it's very outwardly an adult show. It markets itself exclusively with, this is a perverted adult show, right? It's all over the marketing. It's all over the brand. It's basically its entire identity is being perverted. Very outwardly, and it's not trying to deceive you into watching it, and then it's like boobs. And it's like, what the flip? There's actually a lot more than boobs. And I think that really is the difference. with perverted stuff online. That's kind of where I draw the line always. Is like, does it self-identify itself as a piece that's just outwardly a sex thing, right? As an adult thing. As not even just an adult thing, just like a sexual thing. Like if it or outwardly is that, if it outwardly like is that in its marketing, specifically in its marketing, I don't have a problem with it, right? It's like if like that's kind of the line for me. That's always the line for me. That's also why I'm very upset at like the Amazing Digital Circus. I haven't watched anything past episode 2, but in episode 2, they do like a weird, creepy, like uwu boy kisser, like maid dress joke, and that really rubs me the wrong way. That crosses my line of like this show is rated like 15 and up, like 13 and up, 14 and up, something like that. Episode 5, no, it wasn't. Whatever. Whatever the case, like, I just think it's deceptive. The show is rated for teens, right? It's quote unquote a psychological horror, and Gooseworks can yell on her Twitter all the time that it's made exclusively for adults. If you're a kid, don't watch it. But that's not how you do that, Gooseworks. You have to, in your marketing, in the identity of the show, you have to make sure to put a clear barrier there between, like, you have to actively make sure that there's a big sign above your media that says kids don't walk in. Like, if the kids ignore the sign, well, it's like, well, what do we do now? It's like, can't do much about that. But like, if there is nothing like that above a show, like if it doesn't have that big giant "No Kids Allowed" sign, then putting stuff like that feels borderline predatory to me. And I might be exaggerating a bit, but that's just kind of like how I see it. And it's, ugh, keep seeing it everywhere. People are just not thoughtful enough about that stuff. Anyway, Batman. That's why I always, like, I don't want to on my streams ever to, like, I don't want to ever say anything that like a kid could learn and it would like fuck them up forever. I see myself more as like if an unsupervised child was watching me, I would be fine with it. They would learn a lot of swear words. They would learn some inappropriate stuff, like Charlie Charlie Cookie, Charlie Charlie Kickery. They would learn like some weird internet stuff that probably doesn't matter all that much. But I would never. I always put the barrier there. That even though, you know, I don't make this stuff specifically for children. If a kid wandered into my stream, I wouldn't want them to be fucked up forever because I was talking about like my sex life. If I ever crossed that line, I would make sure everybody knew about it, and I would isolate myself from like any minors. I would put up giant like warning signs: "Do not enter ever." If you're a kid, like I take that stuff very seriously. So, yeah. It's like not filling out the mature content survey at the description of said content in the game's Steamworks page, while the game itself has a lot of mature content, then taking it out on people like, I don't know, fucking Facebook. Ugh. Yuckers. Back to Lego games, actually. Something funny has happened recently. And it's somewhat related to the fact that I'm doing a commission right now. Well, it's like coincidental. It's coincidental, but it's funny that it happened. But I'm not sure if I want to talk about it, because it's kind of a spoiler for a video that, like, one day it's gonna come out. I guess I got invited to do like another Lego Batman GeoGuessr, and and I won. The fucking freak that I am, dude. Ow, 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 I'm upset. Whoa, 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 hello. Yo, Demon Incorporated, welcome to the stream. Sorry, you just walked in on me doing a spoiler. Hi, Guy. Hello, I'm Guy. Hello, I am Man. I have to go to work. Ring, ring. Colors are raiding. Hello. Hello, the diddler of the hollow nest. I forgot about that username. It's fantastic. Hi, yeah. Hi, Demon. If you need a raid and run, that's totally fine. But like, hello, how's it going? I don't have any mods in chat. I'm gonna have to type in the shout out command manually. But how are y'all? How was the stream? What were y'all up to? We are just drawing right now. We're just drawing Lego Batman for a thumbnail commission for a YouTuber. Oh gosh, hold on. I can't read chat right now. I'm typing out the raid, not raid. Shout out Demon Incorporated. Lego Batman is so epic, dude. You have no idea. Yeah, you have no idea how much I love Lego Batman, dude. I'm kind of a freak like that. Special interest and so on and so forth. But we were just talking about like some animated shows previously. Hold on, let me do my hello to everybody. Hello, sloppy farter, newbie noob senior. Hello. Jimknop. Hello, welcome to the stream. Hi, yes. Hello, Kai Alex. Hello, welcome to the channel. Welcome to the stream. Should I watch Death Note? Don't know, never watched it, no idea. You're watching analog horror? Wait, oh my god, you're watching the analog horror? What the flip? We got the epic intruder? Oh my god. Hold on. I got the perfect thing for you guys. Hold on. Oops. Wait. Okay, well that's not what I was gonna do, but it works. You watch some analog horror? Yeah, Lego Batman's so epic. I agree. Thank you. Yeah, right. If you need to raid and run, if you need to like get yourself something to drink after watching all that, totally go ahead. I'll be here, you know, to entertain people. Hold on, I'm still catching up on chat. I don't want to miss a single message. But while I'm doing all that, hold on. Check this out. this, and then me load. Hold on. Hold on. 1 second. 1 second. Analog. I'm evil analog horror. I'm in your freaking walls, and I'm going to eat your toes. Oh no! Evil analog. Evil. I guess now that this is up, I should probably paste in the face controls. Still catching up with chat. I won't miss a single message. I'm scrolling down. If y'all want to play around with the meme maker. I think you like Lego Batman. Perchance. Really like talk about stuff with you, Jackie? Thank you. We like getting real in here. I have a caterpillar sleeping on a piece of leaf. It is my pet. I adopted him 2 days ago. That's phenomenal. What's his name? What's his name? You gotta have a name for him. Yeah, we've caramelized Batman. I've dipped him in like a layer of caramel, and he's a static statue now. Bye. I'm gonna run and raid. Yeah, that's okay. Late read on that message, but I hope you're having a good. I'm gonna go because I'm an EP boy. My cat is have a lovely stream and don't hold in your farts. No, you can tell me what to do. Skibbity Sigma horror. I'm evil Sigma. You're Skibbity. Oh, there was a hydrate. Hold on, let me sit. Spooky scary. How does he not notice? Not notice what? Oh, hi Wappy. Hello. I was just scrolling through the chat. How does he not notice? Not notice what? Am I stupid? Piss Batman. This is my crystallized piss statue of Lego Batman. You didn't. What? I was here the whole time. I don't hold in the farts. No! Okay, yeah. I didn't expect to basically shade most of this thing in one stream. Usually it takes me a while. Maybe I'm just that I'm just really starting to get used to shading like very shiny characters. Every time, yeah, I think all 3 of my latest commissions were by like 3 different Lego YouTubers, and they all requested at least one character that had a lot of just like really shiny parts on them. This guy's completely gold. Last guy was completely silver, and the one before that actually was multiple. It was a guy with gold, guy with silver, yeah, just a lot of stuff. You didn't notice me. I was just scrolling down. My caterpillar woke up. You woke him up. How dare you? Well, I'm sorry for being like the loud. I'm sorry for I'm sorry. I thought when on my audio levels, when it says it's peaking, well, obviously that must mean it's peak. So I always make sure to max it out. Hello, I'm late today. Had to cook. What did you cook? What'd you cook? Anything yummy that you want to share? I don't know if I want to do the thing to the cape here. I think it's might not be the right place to do it. Ignore Glowbox behind Golden Batman there, by the way. Ignore him, he's not there. Oh, dude, no. Oh, okay. I see. Guys, the mods are drunk. Convince them to, like, start banning people. Ah, that's okay. That's not too bad. I'm thinking how dark I wanna fade this thing. I've got an entire like layer to add on to all of this. Just like I'm herming and erming and then yeah, that doing. Anyway, I don't want to be analog anymore, but because I've got, dang it. There we go, fixed. I really need a bind for that. I really need a bind for that. There's a lot of work I still gotta do. It is getting a little late. It did just turn 11. I'm thinking. No, I'll do a little more. I'll do a little more. I definitely haven't done anything with the nose yet. That needs a layer. That needs something. Oh, that's way too bright. But this is the shadow layer. That's not right. Okay. How you doing, Jackster? I'm doing good. I'm glad I finally got to do more progress on this. It's pretty much like almost complete at this point. Yeah, I don't know. We've been chatting a little. You know, I've been starting to like really enjoy drawing on stream again, and it's been kind of unbelievable because it's like for the longest time I was so against drawing on stream because it felt like I was dividing my attention between drawing and talking, and that's still the case. It still is. I still get divided, but I get some stuff done, and I get to talk to people. I've been really enjoying like just yapping. It's kind of nuts because like for the longest time I was just like, no, I can't do anything while I draw. But I think it just turns out I can't really sketch while I draw. I can't really sketch. Like if I have a sketch ready before stream, then I could probably pump out something okay. Like I could probably like hop on and like start saying stuff. So yeah, I mean, I don't know. Globals. That's him. Globals. Da 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 da. Sorry, I really like this song. Hey, I mean, the fact that we're streaming so late today kind of means that he looks like he wants to smooch that shiny knight. The shiny knight. I am justice. I am the bling bling. I am the shiny knight. A lot of people streaming right now that I usually wouldn't see. Let me take a peep. Actually, how about we take a peep? Like, because we started the stream today with Tomodachi Life. Let's like while we're looking, like before we end the stream, let's check in on Tomodachi Life. What do you guys say? I think that's a good idea. I think so too. Okay.
Don't forget to stay hydrated!
My controller. Ow! Oh my god, why was that? Why did that? Oh goodness, what is lagging my stream so bad? Must be like the 2 Chrome tabs I just opened. Ah! Are you seeing this? What is causing this? Oh, that's horrible. Okay, last one. Right. Let's peep in on this. Oh, I should probably. Yeah, let me undo my streamer mode. I mean, my drawing mode. We're gonna be doing this. Oink, tablet. I look so la 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 la. I'm gonna set my Twitch quality to like 160p. What is going on right now? Only 6 people need my attention. Anything urgent? Oh, dude, we gotta gamble! Dude, we have to gamble. The fort is evolving. Oh, yeah, right, you weren't here at the start. Yeah, I done did some work off stream on the fort. It's definitely looking a lot more on model right now. So like, yeah, I've done a little bit of work. There's still some things to figure out. I'm not sure if I want to make a 2-fort bridge. I would really love to, but it's kind of an issue as well of like, should I, because then people wouldn't be able to walk through it, and then there would kind of be no access to the 2-fort. Yeah, I don't know. It's a conundrum. Let me unpin this message since the thing is gone. Is anything happening right now? Oh, Max has got a thing going on. Let's check in on Max. Hello.
Welcome to the home of LucasArts.
Yeah, that.
I want to gather LucasArts to express our appreciation to Sam.
Great idea.
What should we say?
You crack me up, little buddy wouldn't work here, would it? I think I know. I got it. The pre-made ones? No. See, these are so difficult because you kind of like, more so than like answering a question in the moment, right? You have to think about the fact that this lingo will remain on your island unless you like delete it immediately. So you always have to think about that when making these prompts. But I think I just found one that's good.
What the dog doing?
Doing.
What the dog doing?
You allow children on your island? I do.
What the dog doing?
Good
Let's
phrase.
do this.
This is gonna be great.
Sam, we have something we want to say to you.
What's going on? This is out of the blue.
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What the
What
dog
the
doing?
dog doing?
What the dog doing?
What the dog
What
doing?
the dog doing?
Wow.
Thank you, everyone. My heart is so full. it may just burst.
92%, by the way? 92% of what? That's just sad. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe has more people watching than Sonic Cross Worlds.
It kept rolling. Flipper.
That is a little sad, I guess. Sonic Cross Worlds has lost a lot of momentum, and it's a less famous franchise, I guess. Check this out, dude! If y'all haven't been here at the start of the stream, I
Thanks for stopping by
I
the
finally got the
Bro.
paper bag, dude. Ah, I kinda hate it. I kinda hate it, cause like I can't see anything he's
Yowie
doing.
Zowie, I want to try living with Chick.
Dude, no.
You-
You're living in the Jack Halla house. You're not moving out, sir. Damn. Yeah, I got the paper bag. Is he playing Wagabobo? I can't tell because the paper bag is... Oh no, he's playing Tomodachi Life. You can see them. He's making a me. You know what? Yeah, right. What was I doing? Seems like stuff has skyrocketed. Nothing. Oh, okay. Susie's got a thing. There we go.
Huh.
What's up?
Welcome to the home of the
Yeah. What's going on?
who in the fun gang best represents a kind person. Let's ask my roommates.
I don't know.
Sure.
What about... I don't usually get I don't usually get very crass with these because I don't think it's very funny. But in this case, it's a reference.
Bitcast motherfucker.
That's not how you pronounce that. It was a crazy video I watched. Was it this video? Okay, well, it's not gonna show up now. Great. My bind doesn't work anymore. Bitcoin.
Bitch ass motherfucker.
Jesus. I'm still not used to me's being able to do that. Probably because I haven't been doing this a lot in my game. I haven't been doing a lot of like swear words and like very crass stuff. This is kind of like my first really out there one.
Who in the fun gang best represents a bitch ass motherfucker? I wanna know. I'll round everyone up.
Wow. Who does represent the...
On 3, say the first name that comes to mind when you think of a bitch ass motherfucker in the fun gang. 1, 2, 3. Me.
Me.
Mettaton.
Oh.
Susie.
Oh man.
I guess Susie wins. Susie's the bitch-ass motherfucker. I'll believe it. I'll believe it.
Which member of the fun gang is the most like a bitch-ass motherfucker? The question sparked some debate, but we landed on me. Aw yeah. My hard work's finally paid off.
Yeah, I've been waiting for
I'm
this.
glad I got everyone's opinions.
No, it was a video about someone talking about a late bloomer, and all I could think that I lost all my teeth like in 2 years when I was a kid. Oh, okay. This isn't the Deltarune house? No, this is a separate house. This is the Fun Gang house. I moved the rest of the people here because they moved in with Wingaster. So this is the original Deltarune house, and it's like Pandora Palace, and I'm just waiting for one of the Deltarune characters here and one of the Deltarune characters here to say like, oh, we want to move in together, because then I can move everybody from one house to the other. And then I've got a full 8-person Deltarune Undertale house. Because there's 4 people there and 4 people on the other one. It's pretty freaking phenomenal, I think. Was there a World War II bad guy on my recommendation that was... Oh! Hello! Thank you for the follow, Gyro fam! How's it going? Oh, I didn't change my my category. I'm so stupid. I guess I am just, like, finishing up right now, but... Last second... Tomodachi life. Yeah, thank you for the follow, Gyro fan. I hope, how are you doing? I hope you're doing well. Yeah, I hope you're having a nice day. I came with Inky's raid. I just was dining and they raided without asking for me. Well, I mean, I hope you made some good freaking food though. I would make some good freaking din. What was I gonna do? Rasputin seems to be watching Mr. Red. I don't really care about that, about these two. Oh, right, we still have to gamble. Is there anything else important happening? Okay, well, there is. Hold on. I eated pizza. Yo, the pizza? Hey, yo, the pizza here. And stuff. Let's check. Dude, man is in love? Man in love.
Yeah, I'm man.
A man has fallen for a man in Wagabobo City. What's going on, man?
I can't explain it, but Ben is on my mind all the time lately.
Dude, no. No.
I'm just making it up, huh?
It's man. Yeah, I'm man. That's his catchphrase.
Yeah, I'm man.
Yeah, I'm man. I was gonna remind you about the gambling. Oh, yeah. You gotta gamble. You know what? Right. Gambling, huh? What was Jackie dreaming about? It is getting late on my island. One last rundown to make sure nothing is... Are these two staring at each other? Wayne Gastor? That's Marvin the Martian! No.
Good evening.
He calls him
Winchester.
Martin. No, he calls him Vin, because he always, like,
Do you feel
Drew
like
some
talking
part.
about-
That's his Asloom name. Getting, like, IRL,
Droopy
yeah.
McCool.
Okay, guys, wrap it up now.
Sir,
but I wonder.
Don't talk about Droopy McCool anymore. I don't care. You can talk about Droopy McCool. You can talk about Size Noodles. You can talk about Meebour Gascon. You can talk about Gaper Bingzoid. You can talk about Kid Fisto. You can talk about Max Rebo. I don't care. I don't care. I don't care. Just go.
Looks like my Droopy McCool impression.
Just
really
move on
got
with
me
it.
yet. I still can't.
Oh god, I have to give them a catchphrase. Jesus. I just want to gamble, dude. I just want to gamble. That's all I want. That's all I want. Nothing. You get nothing. Just give her money. I don't want to give her money because she'll buy
Thanks.
clothes for herself.
Can you teach me an expression next time, though?
Or maybe, like, even worse, maybe she'll buy herself an item and then I won't be able to, like, take it away from her. Yeah, hold on.
Hey, Susie.
Oh, these two are really
Hey,
strained.
Oh, man.
Their relationship is really strained. That's bad. I'm old.
Oh,
Okay. No more dilly-dallying. No more dilly-dallying. Let's save. And let's gamble. Okay, let's gamba. What do we got? Night market.
Welcome in.
Save's coming time.
Step right up and try your luck.
Gambling! Tofu, I already have that. Okay, I don't have that. I'm already sold. I want that. Actually, no, I guess I do have that. Don't I? I do, but in a different color. Why does it say new instead of new color? Strange. Star sunglasses, I didn't have those either. That's nice. You know what, we actually got
Thanks
a
a
pretty good
bunch.
pull first time.
Be sure
That doesn't
to
happen
stop by
often.
again tomorrow.
Oh, it is on?
Alright. That's not right. Did I not type that in properly? Did I not type that in properly? Corvoda, not Cordova. There we go. I typed that in wrong. Let's do a little freaking raid. I don't know this person. This person doesn't know me. So let's make a freaking good first impression if y'all want to. Here's a chat. Here's a raid message for people who who have a sub, and here's a chat. Here's a raid message for people who don't have a sub. Here you go. So copy the one you can, and yeah, let's raid into these people. In the meantime, I'm gonna after stream. I'm just gonna be laying these out, these TF2 textures all over my thing. It's so weird. They don't look normal here. Right. I'll see y'all next time. Bye-bye, everybody. Random video to send us off. Random video. Go. Random video.